Hey, what's up? It's Tom. We're back in the shop fixing stuff. We got the wife's car in here. It's got a bad headlight, harness, something ain't right here. So we're gonna dig into that and find out what it is, and I'm gonna take you along and show you how I do it. Of course. You would work, wouldn't you? Alright, anyways, I've been trying to get my bulb to malfunction here so I can show you on camera, but I got a headlight that has the harness, the socket, it's bad, so we're going to replace that today. There it goes. Forester's winking at us, and you're probably thinking it's just a bulb. Well, I did too, until I got to goofing around with it. See if you... Oh, got a little light there. Yeah, well, we can't be having that. Turns out it's a bad connection. They make one of these right here, and this is a high heat replacement type, so that's what we're going to do today. Problem is, it's going to be hard to really get after that, so I'm going to take this battery out and make us some room. Good deal to take the battery, at least disconnect it whenever you're doing electrical stuff. Yeah, I'm going to get after that. I'm going to set the camera up and kind of give you a good view, and hopefully see what I'm doing. Yeah, first I'm going to spray these so they're not going to fight me the whole way. A little dab. Alright, so we got the battery out. I'm going to light it up in there so you guys can really see what's going on. Alright, so this is it. I'm going to get this out. I'm making a big mess. Put that right there. Alright, so this is going to be the harness that we're going to replace. Now, what I'm thinking the best deal is, look at that, it's all burnt up. No wonder she don't work. Crunched up there. Get that off. Look at that. That is horrible. Surprised it worked for as long as it did. There's the end for that. I'm not even gonna mess with the bulb. The bulb's actually fine. Now what I am gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to figure out what color is what, so when we go back together we know what we're doing. So I'm going to take this apart a little bit so I can identify what post is what. Okay, so at this point I can identify which wires are what, so I'm good to snip them. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a lot of the color so I can identify them to this harness and cut them right about here so I can tell which one it is, and I don't have to really write it down or nothing. I can just use this as a reference. And I wanted to leave myself as much room as I can because I'm gonna have to strip these, put a butt connector on, and then, you know, put that other harness on. Go ahead and strip these back. Okay, here I'm going to put some butt connectors on. Alright, so this new one I'm going to have to clip this end off and utilize this. So I'll clip this end off, strip this back, and get it ready to mount with the butt connectors that we just put on there. Okay, so now we need to reference our plug here. So if we're sitting like this, what we want to figure out what this one is. So blue is going to be. So we got to pop this off to find out. Whew. Anyway, the solid red is on the outside. Solid red is going to be the red again. Blue is yellow, and this black is the two-tone one, the red and the blue. Alright, so I'm going to hook all that up. Red is red. Pull test, looks good. Black is the red and the blue. Pull test. Blue's the yellow guy. Alright, that's what it looks like. Now, we are going to double check this. We're going to go ahead and seal this up. We're going to put some fire to these. Get them all watertight. And the connection sealed up. Put some dielectric grease on here and put it back together. Okay, the bulb on this was actually fine, but I do have a new one, so I'm going to go ahead and replace it and show you guys how that is done as well. Basically, this boot comes off, and you pinch this, and it folds down just like that. Take the bulb, and there you have it. This is still good. I'm going to keep it for a spare, but I'm going to go ahead and put a new one in since we're this far. Like that. Clips go in. Boot. Goes back on. Try not to burn them wires. Nice even heat. We'll shrink right up on it. This is when it's good to know when to stop. Alright guys, from here I'm going to just take this out, make it nice and neat. Kind of hide that. Not really hide it, just protect it a little bit more. Electric base. That should be plenty. Stick this right on there. Like that. Alright, going back together, you want to make sure not pinching anything. Just want to make sure you leave room for your little J-bolts that clamp that battery down. You can see the wiring is not in the way. Right down here is where that J-bolt goes. Good to go. Test it out. Oh, very nice. Well, alright, we got lights. If you like what you saw, like the video. If you want to see more, subscribe. If you don't want to do any of that, that's fine too. I don't really care. I'm going to have to do this stuff anyways, so it doesn't really matter to me.